Welcome to Adulting. It's your host, Cardo. I was supposed to drop this video yesterday, but things got busy. I got stuck. I decided what I'm going to do is I'm going to let my assistant take the reins for me for the day, so I can finish up on chores that I'm lacking from yesterday. And he come true. He look shy. Come on, eh? Come on. Okay. He be conducting the episode today. While I do the chores. Peace. Welcome to Adulting. It's your host, Cardo 2.0. Let me get into the video. Now, for the previous video, I established that sometimes life, money is very important. Money alone will not bring happiness. Never said so. But it helps with a lot. And knowing that you would like to be helped, so you need to inquire more. Things has happened, and we sometimes butt up on situations where money is limited, bills are tight, and we need to leave that. We need to build a portfolio when it comes to revenue. So, I did a fun experiment today, last week, where I asked a few of my WhatsApp contacts if it's possible to start a business with 500 to 1,000. Say no, we poor struggling, we need to start the minimum. I can't afford to take a loan at 12 grand, or 10 grand, or no grand just to start a business. I feel I'm in debt. I do not have the mindset of a business plan. So let us go through the WhatsApp and see what I was told. Let me pull up the laptop. So the question is, what is the smallest amount of money do I need to start a business? And what is the business? This contact said, depends on what you're interested in. What business ventures do you already have in mind? I say retail, and can 300 to 500 be enough? And she told me 500 seems like enough. Okay, that was sharp. But even though I told her retail, I didn't get no ideas about. I guess she thought I had the idea. I was hoping she would say like sell snacks or sell buttons or give me a direction. Retail is so broad, and I probably should press her more, but I didn't. But anyway, let me go to the next person. So I asked this person, and they told me, ask ChatGPT. They can give you a breakdown to all your answers, how to start, where to find the money, and basically a business plan. And I voice help. That was a great idea. ChatGPT do all the work. I just follow suit. But I wanted something more from that person also. I wanted their perspective. I wanted their vision of what they were in my shoes, what they would do. They basically tell me let AI do the work. And that's all cool. Maybe she had time to run through what she would do. But from her perspective, I was willing to hear what she was willing to say. ChatGPT. I never did it, so maybe they're already answer looking for. Okay, on to next. Oh God, I'm sweating like a dog. I feel like these lighting things work better when you in cold climate, like you in America or UK, right? You place cold, you got a ring light, you don't really feel nothing. But you got a ring light, you place hot, all is happening now is sweat is just drenching off of me. Like, I don't have a analogy for that one. This the message here was the best in my opinion, because this person put in a lot of work. She asked me a lot of questions, and in her defense, or my defense, she does hardly even talk. But this topic had her laughing. I mean, like, this is most people talk. Anyway, so we already know what the question is. I'm gonna say it again. what kind of business, sir? I told her, got $300 to $500. What can I do? What are you interested in? Tell her I want some passive income, but I can specialize into retail like items. And then she gave a breakdown. For passive income, you need more funds to invest, but you can also check mutual funds. If you want to sell a product, I think it should be something that you're actually into. Then ask her, is 300 to 500 enough? She said, depends. So should I start? You should. And I was, damn, you see that? I love her answer. I love every answer. You didn't have to message me about it, but I love her answer. Start something. If you feel you can do it, start it. So I said 500 is enough. I know she got to think if it's emoji, maybe she reconsider her answer. Maybe it is enough. So I said, talk to me. She said, the amount of money you need to invest first and foremost depends on what you want to invest in. That's very good. So you have to figure out that part first. So my answer is find out the goal, then find the proper funds. Now, I can read more, but her answer was beautiful. I'm so sorry I can't say her name, but that was excellent. I must say, like, she do her own business herself. I should ask her that. But beautiful. And think about it. I have thought about it, and I have decided what I'm going to invest in. Right, $300 to $400 is enough. And we are going to spend the next 6 months trying to build our business. Proud to announce. I'm proud to announce, with the little money I have to start this business, I'm going to buy pins and sell the pins. No, I hear people say, like, pins, yeah, like little pins, you put your color, you know, like HAV, and I think I'm going to sell those. Those could be buy if you need the market of 300 to 500 or 500 to 1,000, and I still feel like I sell them. They had another message, I'm going to post it out here. The guy told me that if I invest in something so it's like 500 to 1,000, that my return is going to be small. It doesn't matter. We need to start small first, because we as agents, or we as people just think, Mark Zuckerberg is a billionaire and this money takes too long. Nah, we got to start small, because baby steps. Baby don't learn to run day one. He crawls, and he cries, and he crawls again. Long process. So the money small. So we are going to do is start selling pins. Hear me out. Pins. Before we think it's a bad idea, they have a millionaire that sell potatoes. English potatoes with people's name on it. And he's a millionaire. So if anybody tell me anything about my pin idea, you can just understand.
And then we take a pin and we write it on this potato.
That's right.
This G210, hands down, has the best quality on potato that there is.
Alex Craig started PotatoParcel.com. The UNT grad says the idea came to him a few months ago.
I would say the two things that hold everybody back in life, it's fear and it's doubt. The fear of failure and the fear of wasting your time, and the doubt that you can actually achieve something big on a huge scale.
So now his computer is filling up with users ordering $10 potatoes with a custom message sent anonymously to whoever they want.
And what's really cool about this is that it takes me about 30 seconds to write on a potato.
It's a simple idea, and it's making money. Craig says he's clearing $10,000 a month since PotatoParcel.com launched in May. But at just age 24, Craig says it's kind of turned into something better than profit.
We've sent thousands of potatoes to people across the United States, and so in some sort of weird way, we've had an impact on somebody's life, even just for a split second, that they open their mail and they say, what the hell is this? And it's a potato. And suddenly, somebody in Dallas, Texas can have that impact on somebody's life. That's crazy.
Sometimes stupid does work. So, now I need to find a supplier for these pins. I should actually find us a market, but no, we ain't gonna work with that. We're gonna work with the product, or we're gonna sell it. I have no competition, get people these pins, nothing. And there you go. If we do not start something, eventually the voice in the head is kicking. Do you know those voices?
You have no
anything job. You can't do more money.
You know, the voices of doubt that just got you crumbling your feet just to start anything. But when we get old and dusty, we just end up not hearing those voices, but no voices coming. Which is be
Hey man, you see Jeff doing that thing you should have done, big man.
regret. And what we in this sector here, once we are doing adulting, we're going to try to minimize that feeling of regret. We're going to do everything. We're going to try everything best we can. We are going to take those failures, our wins, and we're going to take that experience to go further. And we'll do it again and again and again and again. So, we have established we're going to start selling pins. We have not dictate a price. We not dictate a source. But we have an idea and we know direction. And all the rest now is the legwork. Proud of myself. Don't even have the funds to do it though. Bills are coming next 2 weeks. We will find out also. See, don't let the voices get in your head. Tug forward, one piece at a time. It's your host, Cardo 2.0. The other man doing chores. I think he's washing clothes. Well, he got work from under, like the rest of y'all. Happy Mother's Day. Let me do a quick few words. Happy Mother's Day to all mothers. Again. Your all journey is full of joys, a lot of trying, ups, downs. You require a lot of patience. Depending on what kind of children you're dealing with. And I just want you to know that for those you have served to the best of your ability, we appreciate you. Appreciate you with all our hearts, even though we may not say it every day. We may not say we love you every day. Just know we appreciate it. There's no woman that's have your back fuller than your mother. Wife could be a good second place, but no woman that's have your back fuller or more solid than your mother. So they try the best with the knowledge they have to provide what they can to their children. And you appreciate it, even if you don't say enough. And to those who have lost their mothers or haven't known their mother enough due to their passing early, all we as individuals could do in these hard times is hoping that our actions now and in the future will make them proud until we meet them again. And to the mother likes, the mothers that don't have children but still adopt some of us off the street and raise us, teach us, nurture us as their own, we appreciate it. I feel like we as a society feel like if you don't have your own children or it's a letdown, and that's never the case. We all have our role in society, and you too also have a role, and you also too are appreciated. Yeah, it's your host Cardo 2.0 again. We can work on these pins, and we gonna get further update next week how far we've gotten. If you found a supplier, if you got the revenue, if you got partners, yeah. We'll be tackling this for the next 4 to 6 weeks. Out.